So the new book by Michael Wolff, Fire and Fury, has 1,000 amazing anecdotes and nuggets and information in there. I go on and on. There's so many things we're not getting to. Like, he was considering John Bolton, who's a terrible neocon, loves war. He was considering him from a really important cabinet position. But according to Bannon, quote, Bolton's mustache is a problem. This was reported previously. That's why people are not making as big a deal about it. But it confirmed again that he was picking cabinet members based on how they looked and their facial hair. Oh my God, Jesus. So that was part of it. He considered Mitt Romney, even though Mitt Romney had said terrible things to him during the campaign because he looked the part. And he said he picked James Mattis and some of the other generals because they looked like they were out of central casting. It isn't a show, it's not a reality show. You're the president of the United States. Okay, but on to Russia, which is much more important. Now, part of the reason he wound up not picking Romney and picking Rex Tillerson instead is because Rex Tillerson was the CEO of ExxonMobil, and they had a giant deal with Russia, which was blocked by the sanctions under Obama. So this is fascinating. Michael Wolff invites Steve Bannon and Roger Ailes to a private dinner at his house in New York City, or his apartment, and then takes notes on what they said. And it's amazing. So there's the Bolton exchange, there's exchange about how they both think Donald Trump is not capable. This is January 3rd. He hasn't even taken office yet. He's won. This is the transition. They're trying to figure out who's in the cabinet. And both Roger Ailes, who ran Fox News, and Steve Bannon are talking openly about how stupid the president is. And they're like, and Ailes keeps asking him, do you think he understands the implications of moving our embassy to Jerusalem in the case of Israel? And they joke around about, like, what does he understand? He doesn't understand anything. Don't worry, we'll do it anyway. And by the way, as you saw in the news recently, they did. They moved the capital, our embassy to Jerusalem. And does Trump understand the implications? Of course not. But the really interesting part was about Russia and Vladimir Putin. So Ailes asks Bannon, what has he gotten himself into with the Russians? And Bannon says, well, he says he mostly understands, and he says he went to Russia and he thought he was going to meet Putin, but Putin couldn't give a shit about him, so he kept trying. Okay, so Trump, apparently, I don't know when this happened, so this is very interesting. Apparently Trump is chasing Putin around like, oh, please, please, Vladimir, meet with me. Please be my friend. And now there's of course also the quotes that we shared with you yesterday that Bannon said this is all about the money laundering. This is exactly what we've been saying on the show for close to a year now. And Mueller is now investigating money laundering, and he's in Trump's Deutsche Bank account and perhaps Kushner's as well. So, and Trump has a decades-long history of doing a lot of financial deals with Russian oligarchs. Both of his sons have admitted that they've gotten hundreds of millions of dollars from the Russians. Eric Trump, that idiot, told a reporter, oh no, it's okay, they gave us hundreds of millions of dollars for our golf courses because they really, really like golf. Okay, so then Bannon asks Ailes, hey, he keeps talking to Rupert Murdoch. Can you figure out what's going on with Murdoch and get Murdoch to influence him in the right way? Because Murdoch was the owner of Fox News. Now at this point, Murdoch and Ailes have had a falling out. So Ailes says, I'll call him, but quote, Trump would just jump through hoops for Rupert, like for Putin, sucks up and shits down. I just worry about who's jerking whose chain. See, that is a huge quote right there. First of all, the first part is important about Trump's character, but we largely knew that about him. He pretends to be an alpha male, and he goes around, oh yeah, I'm the strongest, I'm the best, I have the best words, right? But when he's in the room with someone who's actually his boss, he cowers. And even Ailes, who ran Fox News, clearly saw that. Rupert is actually a rich person, as opposed to Donald Trump. So when he's in the room with Rupert Murdoch, he's like, oh yes, Rupert, sure, Rupert, yes, certainly. He becomes Reek. And then with Putin, why? Why with Putin? Why does he suck up to Putin in Ailes' words? Okay, and then he says, who's jerking whose chain? Even the guy who ran Fox News is wondering, what the hell is going on here? why is Trump taking orders from Putin? Why is he following him around sheepishly like this? What is going on? So of course, when this hits, the Trump administration put aside all the massively damaging things from the book. They're like, this was definitely not true. Definitely not true. I don't know why they're saying this. No. In other words, that's what we're actually concerned about. So then they ask around, and you know who steps up is Janice Min. She is actually co-president of Hollywood Reporter, which is what Michael Wolff works for. So, and he's put parts of the book up on Hollywood Reporter. Janice Min on Twitter confirmed, so I was one of the 6 guests at the Bannon-Ailes dinner party in January 2017. And every word I've seen from the book about it is absolutely accurate. It was an astonishing night. So there you have it, guys. Internally, all the leaders of the conservative movement, one, of course, knew what kind of guy Trump was, both with the lack of intellect, not knowing anything that's going on, sucking up to people in power, but mainly they were concerned, why does he keep trying to appeal to and almost take orders from Vladimir Putin? They all knew it. They knew it from day one, even before he took office. Tick, 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 tick. Mueller's in his bank account and he's got his tax returns. See you, wouldn't want to be you. What you just watched was one of the videos that we do today, but we actually do a whole 2-hour show every single day. It's a podcast. You could watch it in video or listen to it as audio. You can download it, you can stream it, and you get it completely ad-free if you could become a member of the Young Turks. TYTnetwork.com/join.